Okay.
Yeah, it's up.
I got scared because I saw you T-posing. You're like...
but I'm always T-posing.
Always asserting dominance. Never stop asserting
I just love the mix went.
But with Fallen Order, I have to get this stupid thing that I couldn't find on Zepho. Apparently, it's like right there. So I don't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna do that offline, and then when we get back on, I'll actually be able to open doors. So yay for opening doors. I am also going to take maybe a controversial move and turn down the difficulty. It's not fun. It's not fun anymore.
No, like it gets to a point where it's like you want to see the next part of the story and frustrating.
Well,
it's not just that. It's that the enemies, their dynamics have changed. So, even these purge troopers, the black-cladded stormtroopers that you encounter, and everybody in general that has a melee weapon that you fight against, they have a poise meter kind of underneath their health bar. And it got to the point where I started like only chipping them for like maybe this much damage, and it would reset their entire poise meter, where before I felt like I was like mowing them down. As soon as I staggered them, I was able to go into an assassination. All of a sudden that stopped, and I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it was an update or something, or maybe it's just the way that difficulty is supposed to play out. But now I totally understand what Jim Sterling said, because he said it. Like I started out this. I kind of get it, because what?
You had cut out for a second. I was like, wait, no, stop.
Oh, I'm here. Yeah. I'm here.
You're here. Go.
So I kind of get what he's saying now, because I feel like everything got really hard out of nowhere, even though the enemies didn't really change. And so I'm like, all right, I kind of just want to enjoy the story, because that's what I really enjoy. I enjoy throwbacks to characters that have been in stuff like I almost knocked on my table. I enjoy the little like tidbits of being able to like force push people off ledges and stuff. There's a lot of great stuff there.
Walking carpet, so I mean.
Yes, I enjoy that as well. I enjoy the little BD1 unit, which now that I can remember his name, he is by far the most useful like accompaniment of a like individual or entity that I've had in a video game in a really long time. And I'm not talking about in that like broken way that Outer Worlds was, because with the Outer Worlds, I had Pravati and I had my other teammate, and they would just overpower everything. And so that game, as opposed to Jedi Fallen Order on medium, is, and now I'm running into medium being too hard now, being kind of like, I can't even call it skill based, because I constantly break their parry and I constantly parry them back, but it's just to chip them and get into a 3-minute fight with one enemy. It's not fun.
Dude, it's like that moment. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It feels like, because I was watching you, this is what I will say, as someone who's played a lot of like Dark Souls-like games, some of the enemy placement like is not fun, because everything's like ambushes, and then they put you in a tiny corridor with things that explode and deal poison. And here's the thing, Dark Souls 1 gets away with something like that, but there's a reason why in Dark Souls 3 they don't really do that as much anymore. It's because they learned their lesson, but Jedi Fallen Order is doing that. I feel like some enemies come out and they're really cool, but then it gets to a point where I see